So hey guys, welcome to another trade review. So yeah, today is a winning day. Okay, so I won $27.5, and yeah. So today, as you can see in the trade, first I was placing the limit order at the BC, but then later you see I just use market entry in the CB, and I expect it to act as inversion fair value gap. So the reason for doing this is not because I was having the fear of missing out. No, it's literally because, okay, first, as you can see that Nasdaq Nasdaq has cleared the 15-minute swing high buy side when S&P left a relative equal highs there. So it was the London buy side. And remember, time then price, right? And what is obvious, and it's very obvious on the 15-minute chart, that S&P has that 15-minute buy side left open, the relative equal highs. That is where retail traders, the 90% of people, will see it as resistance. So plus we gap lower. Okay, we have the new opening range gap lower, so there are two contacts there already. Okay, there are a lot of contacts there. So remember, at 9:30 until 10, in this half an hour time, there's 70% chance that the middle of the new opening range gap will be filled. So we have tons of contacts there. The buy side literally coincide with the midpoint of the new opening range gap. So it's just too many contacts there. I was really confident it will reach up there, and I was saying that, okay, I want to see how Nasdaq trade above the 15-minute buy side, which it cleared and had rejection below. So indeed, we can see that Nasdaq had looks firm above the 15-minute buy side. So this gives green light for S&P to be in a six sister idea, a six sister trade. Okay, because S&P will want to catch up with Nasdaq to clear the swing highs. I mean that relative equal high, and so that is basically the other context stacking up to this trade idea. And yeah, because I saw that Nasdaq was firm, and remember, Nasdaq and S&P always move together, and I also can see that, okay, dollar is pretty okay. It's not spooling up, so it's doing pretty okay as well. And within that range, it offered me 5 handles as well. That is why I take it. I just enter the trade, expecting the BC not to be filled, but my stop loss was placed right below it because I'm still giving space. I'm still giving room, candle, for the BC to be filled. Okay, I'm still giving it space because what I'm favoring to see is that BC to stay open, but it doesn't mean price cannot go down. Price still can go down sometimes and reach in there, which is what it's meant to do. Okay, but remember, ICT always say we always expect low resistance signatures. We always want to see that. Okay, and if we are not seeing there, we cut the bait, and yeah. So it traded like gangbusters, just as how I expected it to trade like. And yeah, and that's basically it. I got my win, and I was contented, and that's it for the day. I changed to a demo account, and as you can see later, suddenly, okay, today there's no news, okay, but there is news tomorrow, and which is the PMI. And yeah, and tomorrow we got some rate news at 8:30 also, and we got the PMI also. Okay, so tomorrow is basically the start of the week. Okay, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we have no news, and yes, today actually we have another news, which is at 3 p.m. President Trump will be talking. So So you're right, at 10 o'clock, suddenly, okay, on the 15-minute chart when I was just studying tape reading, suddenly it just boop, up 10 handles, 49 ticks, and I was in a demo trade. Okay, I was just in a demo trade. And then it came back down, and that was the time. And as soon as that happens, I was telling myself, okay, fuck, I am not gonna study this anymore. It is very heavily manipulated right now. The fact that we have no news and we move like that. So that's why I just stopped tape reading. But overall, I'm very grateful that it didn't happen when I was in a trade. I mean, even if I was in a trade and it were to happen like that, the most I will lose is just 10 handles, okay, which is just $50. I mean, I can afford to lose that, but yeah, so this is the gray area in trading, the uncertainty that everyone will have to face when they enter the trading, when they start trading. It will happen at any time, okay? Like, we are talking about something like the black swan event kind of thing, but right now at this current markets condition, it's just very uncertain, and there's a lot of things going on right now. There's a lot of war, terrorists and stuff. I'm not really following up with the news, but overall I know, like, okay, what's going on right now. It's just very uncertainty. Everybody just don't know what is going on right now. Yeah. So those are what makes the market so tough right now. Okay. As you can see, yesterday and Monday's trading, as you can see, I was saying that the market was just really fickle and it was a really tough read. And yeah, I really did loss on both of the 2 days as well. So yeah, I won't deny the fact that, oh, it is a tough market. No, it's a tough market, and I will admit, I'll tell you right here, I felt that it was a tough market. Even today, yeah. So another context for today's trade is that at the first 9:30 fair value gap, we also can see that price was just supporting there, and that was the another big thing that give me more context to it. So today's trade is literally have a lot of context behind of why I'm taking that trade. So yeah, today's trade was a really, really, really high probability one. And yep. So that's it for today's trading, guys. Actually, nothing much. And overall, like right now, I'm literally feeling it. Okay, I'm really getting desensitized from the outcome trading, because like every day right now, after I finish work, I come back, I try to trade. I try to get my 5 handles. Well, today I did get like a little more than above than that, because I just had that conviction that it will reach there, but I didn't place it there. I still place it one tick below, okay, which is right at the CE of the new opening range gap, because I don't want to be right. I want to be profitable. So wrong but profitable. Yes, that is what I want. So that is why I placed it there. And yeah, when it offered 5 points to me, I was like, come on, feeling a bit uncomfortable, but I pulled through. As you can see, I trailed my stop loss to break even as well, because it shouldn't really come down. If it really come down, I'm more than happy to be out of that trade, okay? So as you can see how I managed the trade. I managed the risk very, very well into this trade. And yeah, remember, the most important thing in trading is about preserving your capital and minimizing your loss. So today you can see how I shifted up my stop loss at very logical areas. It formed an immediate rebalance, and I shifted stop loss to there, and I expect speed and distance, because it was 950 macro as well. So it's the time that we can expect spooling. So why not? As you can see, boom, 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 it reached to my buy side, and I'm done. So yeah, that's it for today's trade review, guys. See you guys in the next one. Yeah.